morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. My name is Callie, and this is another weekend of clarinets, cats, and coffee. Okay, so last week I gave you a bunch of rules for pinky fingerings. So this week I thought I would share this etude with you so you could get some practice figuring out your own pinky puzzle in the context of a beautiful etude. This is from the Demnitz Intermediate Studies for Clarinet, and I've already shared this with patrons and channel members. So if you are a supporter of my channel through either of those means, make sure you go and check so you can get a copy of this to practice on your own. I should have already shared that with you yesterday or the day before, which is the normal routine. So if you didn't get it, just let me know, okay? There's not a whole lot for me to talk about with this one in terms of technique because we already kind of talked about the pinky rules last week. But just to review, no sliding. And nowhere in this will you have to slide your pinkies from one note to another. So if you find yourself doing that, maybe reassess and figure out a better way to do it. I'm gonna share with you on the screen in just a moment the fingerings that I do. So you can compare your music to see, if you ended up doing the same thing as me or not. So if you're stuck and you can't figure it out, you can go ahead and look at the part that I put up here for you to kind of copy in your own music. I'm just going to share a couple of notes on expression and playing with a full tone. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in a few weeks, but just very quickly, when you're playing at loud and soft dynamics, you want to make sure that you always have that air pressure kind of going at the front of your mouth. I like to feel it right behind my teeth. And whether I'm playing soft or loud, it's kind of like a game of chicken, like how fast can I make my air? So my embouchure has to, keep it from leaking out. So that's kind of what I do to kind of maintain a full tone at all dynamic levels. So hopefully that'll help you guys out as well. And it's also really important in something very slow like this and something where you have to really be count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that you don't show us that you're counting when you're doing that. So it can be really helpful when you're doing long notes to pace your crescendo and decrescendo through a long note. Whether or not it's marked, you should always do something interesting when you are holding notes. Anyway, so it can be helpful to kind of pace your dynamic shaping of long notes to match whatever the rhythm is or the subdivision is in the back of your head. Okay, so just a thing to keep in mind with that. So I'm going to put up on the screen here the pinky fingerings that I am using throughout, so you can either put it in your part or not. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. If you guys have any tips for this, for anybody working on it, please feel free to share. In the meantime, I hope you have a good weekend, a great week next week, and as always, happy practicing.